A trailblazing basketball coach with roots at Washington State University is being remembered this morning.
George Raveling has passed away. He was back in his old stomping grounds in Pullman as recently as 2020. SWX's Austin Getz with a look back at his life and legacy that goes well beyond the game of basketball.
I can tell you this, I loved every second, every minute, every hour, every day that I worked at this university. At Washington State, we never lost. We either won or we learned, but we never lost.
The Washington State University family and the college basketball community is hurting this week. Hall of Fame head coach George Raveling died on Monday. Raveling's family making the announcement that he passed away surrounded by his family. A coaching career that started after his playing days at Villanova, Raveling's first head coaching gig was in Pullman, becoming the first black head coach in the then Pac-8. He would coach the Cougars from 1972 to 1983, making 2 NCAA tournament appearances. Head coaching stops at Iowa and WSU would follow. He was inducted to the Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame in 2013 and the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame 2 years later. In 2020, the Cougars immortalized him by hoisting his name to the Beasley Coliseum rafters. One of his most notable ties to history actually doesn't involve basketball at all. In 1963, he was given the original copy of Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech by Dr. King himself after he volunteered to work security during the March on Washington. He eventually would give the speech to his alma mater, Villanova University. A legend of his sport, but never one-dimensional, George Raveling was 88 years old.
And it's crazy when you look at his history, considering you can pick out any piece and be mesmerized by what he did in that lifetime.
Yeah, you could tell from the top of that where you heard George Raveling. When he spoke, people listened. In fact, he spoke so eloquently and so to the point with Michael Jordan, when Jordan had just come out in the NBA, that George Raveling was the one who got Michael Jordan to join Nike at the time. And Michael Jordan even said there would be no Air Jordan without George Raveling.
Oh my gosh. And then even the MLK speech, the story behind that, where he's just standing off stage and Martin Luther King Jr. handed it over.
He simply asked, he said, hey, could I get the copy of that speech? And MLK said, here you go.
Okay, and all started at WSU in Pullman.
Yeah.
Well, if you're just waking up, stay with us. Our top story ahead, we're under a weather alert. We've got high heat and hazy conditions.
How those record-breaking temperatures are now forcing cancellations. We'll have that ahead in your morning rush.